Well, hello there, Illustrious. How goes it? How goes it? What's new and exciting in your world? Over here, I've been pondering what is next for us in terms of projects and things. Man, I need to figure out how to turn off stream elements announcing that I am live thing. That that should be a top priority. I don't even know where that would live. We'll figure it out in the future. The distant future, the distant future. But today, oh yeah, I was talking about what we're gonna do. Because I have this idea. So I was talking to some people in the Discord, and I think one thing that would be really smart is I'm going to start making the modded game files. I don't like it. It's cruft. I don't know. But I'm going to make the modded game files for the last spell include a replacement Apocalypse Wing banner. The idea being that way it'll say the challenge name on the screen at all times when you're playing, both when you're playing the game and on the victory screen. And we can use that as part of our like validation that people are playing the mods for the challenges accumulator thing that I'm imagining that we create. So I think that's going to be really cool because that'll make it really easy to verify that people are indeed playing the mods. But the thing that this like quickly gets me to that I need to figure out is the way that modding the last spell works right now is kind of janky. We need a mod loader for it. And I'm thinking about trying my hand at it. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Trying my hand at some limited mod loader. We can't change it with XML in Lustrous, which is why I think just changing one of the art assets is easier. So we just take one of the art assets and we can just edit it basically and put the text in the art asset. And it'll also make it a little harder to kind of counterfeit. But anyways, so I think we do that, but I do think we need some type of, like I could write something very simple that just is like a Python script for switching shared asset files, but I'd like something that does dynamic composition. So I need to look a little bit more into the code for UBAE and see. I know it's all written in like, I think C#, and I do think it's open source. So there's a possibility that we could write something. But ideally what I'd love to do is for a mod to be a container, like a zip container of files, images, text, etc., that overwrites existing text. And then we could do something very simple where we just identify if two mods conflict based on if they edited the same file, and Bob's your uncle. But anyways, that's enough about what is going on in my head. Let's claw our way to freedom a little bit. I'm really hoping that one of these days we're gonna have an update to Dungeon Clawler to play with, but for now we got to figure out what the heck we're doing. Our last really successful run was Scrappy. I had a comment that mentioned that Felina with wood oil can be really good. No, we have no Greg, and there is there's another hero that's been announced now. There's a squid hero, if we go into the dev diary, that is either going to be called Octobun or Squiddy. Here, can I copy and paste the image? Because it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, well, that did not copy. Let's try this again. Copy image. Yeah, so this one here looks like they are water-themed and tentacle themes. No sound effects also still. All right, so let's start with a Felina run. I feel like it's been a while since we've done a Felina run. So let me hit the record button. It is time for more Dungeon Clawler, and one thing we discussed, other than what is up on the screen right now, is there's another new hero coming who will either be named Octobun or Squiddy, so excited about that. But today, we're going to be doing a little bit of Felina, and I've had recommended to me trying to get wood oil. So we're going to keep our eye out for Felina, but we're going to go for a Thorns build here. That's the plan. So let's do it. Oh man. Did I change the game speed? Because that was painful to watch. Let's see. We haven't gotten any strength yet, so I think we're best off. Did I not? Oh, there's an apply button. Oh my goodness. Imagine playing this game at this speed. The pain. To all the people that were like, you should definitely be playing on normal, holy cow, that is agony. See, we don't need that much. We need one shield. So I think we want to try and get rid of basically all the laser pointers. If I get up to 20. If I get up to 20, then it doesn't quite work. 25, though, works. But yeah, we have not done the Thorns build quite yet. That has not happened. I'd like to get rid of all the laser pointers, or we can get a recycling bin, which would also serve our purposes. And as long as I pick up 2 shields here, we won't take any unnecessary damage. Victory is ours. Paperclip, credit card, magnet are no. Credit card has a small synergy with recycle bin, but I think plastic shield is great. And if I can get 2 laser pointers, I cannot. This looks like just a defend round. Not the start we wanted on our defend round here. That should be pretty close. Yeah, we got it. Now, plastic shields are the ones that get worse over time, right? Yes. I assume the plastic shield can't go negative, can it? That would be pretty horrifying. Now, the thing to remember is there's at least one boss who hard counters us here. The strength scaling boss does not play well with any type of defensive build, so we need to keep that in mind. Ooh, spicy, okay. The game has plans for us. For a defensive build, I think Vaccine is good, because we need a way to deal with all the poison that's going to be happening. If I can get the big shield and the plastic shield, that's a lot of defense. So if we get 1 attack and 1 shield, we're good. That'll do it. I'll do, donkey. And then we have potentially the big hit from the recycling bin. It's for 21, not bad. The energy drink is plastic, converts all block, and I don't think we can go with that. We'll roll once. I don't think any of these work for us. Still at full health, so we'll just try and grab 2 piggy banks. I have yet to get the 3rd piggy bank, so someday perhaps. Okay, we just want to do damage and scale strength right now. That's all we care about. I think scaling strength being the more useful one. You heard that getting 3 piggy banks is possible? I will believe it when I see it, but the claw seems just a little limited in terms of its ability to grab. Okay, more strength scaling. We don't need any defense right now. We just need to hit. But now we want to just kind of like collect. How much scale did we get out of this thing? This has not picked up a single plastic item yet. That is truly the stuff of nightmares. How did I take damage there? I guess the sum total of the damage from his hit plus was slightly too much to bear. That should be GG. Are we taking damage? I think we're not taking damage. Ideally, we're blocking. So I think we roll this one. 20% cat damage. Yeah, we'll roll the dice on that. And then we have a decent amount of money. We'd like to get our recycling bin upgraded. And our plastic shield wouldn't be bad to upgrade also. Sure, I think we'll have enough by the time we get there, hopefully. See, I think I can probably get this big shield, this shield, and the ring. Now we just need 10 more, which we can get from that single shield. I'll get it from 2 little shields. I think that's slightly more consistent for us. And if we can get a ring plus enough to defense, that's good. And then have you picked anything up? Dealing 11 damage. Not great. Feels like I need some type of plastic magnet. Okay, so I think if we pick up 1 laser pointer, we remove the front one, and then we only have to block for 15. Which, this is a little risky, I think. Okay, we got it. Wait, I messed that up? Oh, did the little guy have block? Huh. I kind of feel like also there should be, rather than, right now there's a relic that increases the amount of fluff. I kind of feel like there should be a relic. Body armor always feels a little tough to utilize. Roll once, but then I'm going to chill. Yeah, that's a no. Because I want to make sure I have enough to get the critical upgrades that I need. But yeah, it feels like fluff should just get added every turn. There should be a relic that increases fluff every turn. No, it collects plastic, but it does not... oh, that was a bad... It collects plastic, but it doesn't, like, cluster plastic, right? It, like, vacuums plastic. Which is a little bit similar, but it's a lot more like... yeah, what is it like? I don't know that there's an analog. I think we only need 10 block here, so I'll take the strength ring, too. I think I slightly miscounted that. No, we're good. Okay, but it's up to 21. We do need to get it upgraded quite badly. I think that's the single greatest service that we can do ourselves, is getting the recycle bin upgraded and the plastic shield upgraded. There's some big shields we got there. Recycling bin just takes this guy out. Yeah. We got this because of the tapered sides of the recycling bin. It's either really easy to pick up or really hard to pick up. I'm glad that the claw seems to have more grip than any claw machine I have played with before, but plastic knife, good enough for us to not roll it. Right now they're 18. We only get 1 upgrade. The runs of this are so short. It's really hard to... I think we need to do this for the increased range, but that stinks. We definitely need to get a spiky shield, so we can start getting a little bit of defense going here. Or a little bit of thorns. That was part of the vision here. Oh, I was going to be impressed if we grabbed that other one. Let's see. Guess we grab these two. Speaking of the upgrade prices, if you stack 25% discounts, they do make everything free. So the issue with that is like, and this is perhaps a me problem, but like the endless mode feels pretty underwhelming right now. And you have to spend a long time in endless mode if you want to get 20 of those. The syringe is plastic, so I think we take it. We're still very in like money saving mode, I feel like. I kind of feel like we try and get the 2 rings here. Yes, no, that makes perfect sense. And I wasn't lessening that. I'm just observing my frustration at the fact that it feels like a lot of the things right now are balanced around an eventuality that we will never reach type of thing. Like obviously the final version of the game, whenever that exists, will have a much better kind of balance of how far you progress. But right now, it's almost impossible to make builds kind of work. Now, I'm a little worried here. Do we have to get the recycling bin in order to win? Is that our only win condition in this fight right now? No, I guess not. Another recycling bin. It's kind of interesting. I think we roll, though. Twice. And then we take nothing. Hand of Midas, I mean, maybe we just take it because we need a gold engine, and it's really the only gold engine that exists in the game right now, unfortunately. Now, we have not found any real scaling. We'll make sure that we use vaccine every time. But we're just going to be focused on trying to do some damage while also trying to get enough shield so that we're not taking incidental chip damage. There goes my Hand of Midas. Damn. Let's see. We need to block quite a bit more. I think I'm going to try and grab this shield without grabbing the recycling bin was the plan, but I've been saving the plastic shield for hopefully blocking, I think, the next attack. I'm a little sad we lost our big hit. I think we're going to be all right. So vaccine is scaling up as our plastic knife is scaling down. So we'd rather use that. But I guess when we can get both. The plastic knives are shockingly shockingly small and easy to pick up. I think they're actually easier to pick up than the dagger. So that's interesting. So the plastic knife does 0. Oh, but our cat has all of the strength. So that's why. Got it. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to take a big hit because of a bad grab that we just made there. But yeah, picking up the vaccine made a big difference. But yeah, the plastic knife is... It does not scale off of our cat's strength. So, unfortunately, it's not going to do much. That was a horrendous static spike. Like, did you hear something, Illustrious? I mean, I'm monitoring my microphone, so I don't think anything happened locally, but that's not to say that nothing happened otherwise. We'll grab Magic Mirror. We still have we have some upgrades to do, but I think we're too broke. We've seen no spike items. I can't help but notice. And we are absolutely... Our block is not scaling fast enough. For the record. Yeah, please do, Illustrious. I would be very curious. I hope that it wasn't something on my end. So that would point to a serious and alarming hardware issue. This fight is kind of kicking our butts, as a side note. Recycling bin can be very hard to grab sometimes. I think it's a win if we get it, right? Yeah, 81. Oh, bad grab. Bad grab. $101 twice. Gives you some limited hope, right? Not a lot, though. Oh my gosh. The grabs have been pretty awful so far. This item here, Magic Mirror, very strong if you can grab like a single grab of something defensive. Thusly, I'm gonna try and dig out some of the gold because Hand of Midas hasn't been doing much good. Without a mirror, it's very hard to... Oh, I'm sorry, Illustrious. Ooh, who's going to land first? All right, well, it's okay. I think we're going to die here, just to be extremely clear. I don't think... Please, big one, land, and even then, it's not going to be that much defense. Yeah, 2 bombs, and we've dealt with neither of them. I do not think is good for business. Yep. All right. Well, we didn't get any of the stuff we were looking for there. All right, I want to try a Thorns build with Felina again. We had a bit of a recycling bin build going just a moment ago, but it it lacked a lot of the things we were looking for. Let's see. You guys are hitting for a little bit. We need to get one more shield to be good. Okay, well, with grabs like that, who needs enemies? I think is the short version. We are our own worst enemy. We'll take 3 there. I was going to say, that would have been an incredible grab if we hadn't dropped half of it at the last moment. Not a great start. If we can get this shield solo, nope. It is a real art trying to solo pick up shields. Well, this one will be easy, but oftentimes it is difficult. All right, 2 laser pointers do the job. Now, if I miss this laser pointer for some reason, we do take a bunch of damage, but... Magic Wand is decent. Having a little bit of self-heal, nothing wrong with that. I was hoping we could maybe get a little bit of strength scaling going, but... But yeah, I'm very curious when we're gonna see the full early access release of this game, and I'm hoping that there are a lot of balance changes that come. I submitted, or I went in and checked and confirmed that the number one thing that I would like to see is bath bombs activate when they hit water. To me, that's like that's an extremely clutch thing that I would love to see. All right, is that Magic Mirror again? I think Magic Mirror is quite good. Especially if we're smart about the way we play around it. We basically had a free 2x on whatever the first thing that we do is. And if we can consistently make that a big shield, that's a ton of block. 40 block is a pretty... impressive amount of block. I hate what's going on here, though. We're definitely going to take some damage. I don't see any way that we're going to get enough shields. Oh, that was a heartbreaker. Trying to go past the wood wand. I wanted the ring and the hit. Picking up a third big shield, I'm not sure that's a great idea. Because we need something like Heat Gun to shrink it down. Which I don't think... Great grab there. I don't think that's the build we're going for, but maybe it is. Spiky Shield I'm very excited about. Okay, looks like we get a relatively easy 2. Oh, and the fact that that gets doubled as well is pretty clutch. Okay, I think strength is the best thing that we can be picking up on this off turn. That and a little bit of thorns. I want to see if when he hits us, if our thorns trigger his thorns. But yeah, with Magic Mirror, we can stack up a lot of thorns pretty quick. Which did hit us back. So Thorn still counts as a hit for us. That's good to know. It would seem to me that that shouldn't work that way, but what do I know? Sorry, fight with spikes. We may need Junk Jet. We may need Junk Jet Vampirism to actually, like, get this build going. Spikes is on theme, but we're getting a lot of spikes other ways. Let's take Junk Jet. With 35, yeah, we have some upgrades we want to do. Try and save up for them. Yeah, with Magic Mirror, it's kind of astounding how much spikes we can actually generate. So there might be something to this run. Body armor? I don't think so. Nah, we'll leave it at that. 36 is our break point, basically. Kind of hoping to get just the big shield there. Could have done a lot better, I think, than that one. Yeah, but being able to get 40 off of those big shields is pretty insane. Maybe we get rid of the little shields. And we just try and go all spiky shields. Okay, well, I guess that's the one that's getting doubled. Thanks, game. He's got a dodge. All right, that blocks us up fully. I want to dig out our spike shield. Free shields? What are we referring to? Hard to argue with the statement free shields, but... We do want the thing that maintains our block across turns, I think. Yes, but it consumed my magic mirror, which made it kind of free shields with a bit of a downside. $42. So if it's going to cost 18 for upgrades, 36, then we don't get another one. So we can roll here and try and find something interesting. Let's get another spiky shield. We're going all in on spikes. And we'll try and find a way to lessen our situation. There's no way we're getting the double on the yellow shield, unfortunately, here. That time we got it. Nice. Ooh, and it gives 10 spikes. That is something to behold. We still took a bit of damage. But we do have a bit of sustain, so it's okay. Yeah, we do not have vaccine at the moment. It's true. So how do we... We could pick up an antidote, but feels very unreliable to me. Yep, bombs, and we just need more block, I think, to figure out bombs. And then as long as we pick up the bombs from the boss... And then obviously Junk Jet. If we get a little bit of vampirism for a little bit of sustain. I think we might be okay, but we need to get... Our block quantity does need to improve. There's antidote. Grab it as like a just in case. It won't get that in the way. It's relatively safe. So the expectation is that this guy is going to die the first time he does the triple hit. That's my hope, at least. Because we're going to stack up some serious thorns here. Not getting both our thorns this turn is a bummer, but... Yeah, I think we're still extremely good. The math checks out. Getting the double there would have been nice. That would have put us at 100 thorns, but... There we go. Strength when we take damage. We're not going to be taking a lot of damage. Bargain, no. These are no also. I guess we start this fight with spikes, but it's going to be a pretty nominal amount of spikes. Ooh, missing the spike shield there was a bummer. That was quite a violent shift of stuff. Trying to get that wand to heal up the damage we've taken. I don't think we can do it on this turn, though. Okay. Do we think that doubling... Have we checked if doubling our strength doubles our cat's strength? I guess we need to science that. Okay, 4 becomes... It does. Ooh, okay. That's also a big... It's a big boon. Especially if we can grab that and it plays first turn. So this is 40 block, which is basically all we need. There we go. We probably need to upgrade our big shields so that we're getting more block out of them. Because if you pick them up solo and it gets doubled and they're upgraded, that's a lot of block. That is a staggering amount of block. I think we need to save for removal at this point. Not the order we necessarily wanted that to happen in, but I guess this is going to be the test, because bombs are going to be, we know bombs are going to be a little bit spicy. Hello, Clemens. By the way, the sword shield pair enemy is the scariest enemy in infinite mode, as their damage scales outrageously quickly. So much so that unless you kill them before they attack, you lose. Interesting. I don't think I have not had a run where we haven't been killing fast enough that that's become a problem, but that's good to know. Okay, so big defense turn here. Ugh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're gonna take a big hit here for sure. Okay, not too bad. We have some sustain, so it's okay. Yeah, there's no way we're getting 3 on this one. Oh, not getting 2 was a mistake, though. Okay, time to get some... Oh, no Vampire Fangs available here. A ticking bomb. I'll reroll it once. Golden laser pointer? Sure. I'll give it 4. 6. Okay, we're done. Should have given it 4. Mistakes have been made. All right, which one are you, Moth? I never remember. Oh, bad grab there for sure. Oh, this is the strength one? Well, that's not good for us, is it? I kind of want to grab this strength potion and hope that it's the first item that drops. Nice. Okay. That at least is a bit of an accelerant for us. Means that our cat is hitting pretty hard. Yeah, this is going to be okay, just because we got the doubling on the strength, I think, is going to make it just fine. Goodbye. He's at 1 hit point. Poisonous weapon, critical healing, or giantism. We roll. Basically the same thing in a different order. It's at least on theme. Starting with nine thorns does not feel great, though. Does not feel like we're winning. Now, we have the vaccine, or we have the antidote, excuse me. This is a pretty good set of grabs, I think. $69 spikes, good, or thorns, good deal. No? I'll give it the one cheap reroll, but that's all I think we can afford. All right, I was going to be happy with either of those getting doubled. There's certainly an argument to be made to, like, wait until we get a bit more strength, but we don't really have a great source of strength at the moment. Like, we have 2 rings, so... Healing Flask doesn't seem bad. So we know that... it doesn't matter. We don't want to convert our strength. This should not be convert. This should be take your strength and give you 2 block for every strength you have. Incidentally. Healing Flask doesn't really take up much space. So these guys are the scariest guys. It seems. That's the rumor. In this case, they're a little scary, for sure. Just because our direct damage is not fantastic. I want to do a little bit of damage to the back so that hopefully we get the kill on both of them. Oh, we're going to be 1 off. Oh, no, we got it because of Snowball. We'll take a Ring of Strength. And the bombs are really annoying here, I will say. I don't want to use a strength potion when I can't get a doubling on it. Okay, this turn we just need to defend as much as possible. So we survive the bomb. It's the wrong one to double, my friend. Okay. Hand mirror. Interesting concept. We could use that to mitigate bombs occasionally. Greedy's pretty okay. I think Vaccine, though, if we're going for a defensive build. This is horrifying. Are we just dead no matter what? No, we survive. Hello, Alpha. Welcome on in. Grab another magic wand. This seems like certain death. It does also feel that way. A little bit. Getting 40 to start, though, is a good place to begin. And a little bit of healing on turn 1. Okay. I'm not opposed. All right. We are still in it. I'll take a gold body armor. Binging Clawler while recovering from surgery. Would love to see a run go into Deep Infinite. I mean, I still have 2 runs sitting sitting in my save files that are Deep Infinite. How deep is Deep Infinite in your opinion, Alpha? Let's see. Triple digits. Last I've seen is upper 50s. I mean, we certainly have runs that are like in that space. Like we could go back to one of them if we wanted to. All right, I'm gonna get some healing going this turn, I think. Wait. Well, let us never speak of that one again. Ha. Freaking Reflecto boss. Gosh darn it. All right, let's do... So we have a floor 21 count, but let's start a new one. And let's go for... What are we going to go for? We haven't done a count run in a while. Let's... I guess we'll just see where it takes us. Count is has a little bit of a dangerous early game, but then becomes kind of an unstoppable force in my experience. It's the thin deck makes such a difference on count. That's what's so frustrating. Like there's no other hero that starts out with so little going on. Bad grabs by me, though, I will say. I mean, if you're going to offer me poison daggers, I'm going to take poison daggers. They grab so easy. We know what we're looking for, though. We're looking for a magnet. We get 1 magnet, and this is kind of GG. These are not it. Sickle seems fun, but I think we know that if we're going for it, we're going big. This guy rolling in immediately. Ooh, snap. Gotta be another Vampire Fangs. Get that healing going. As far as I know, there are no artifacts that proc off of healing, are there? All right, GG. We do need to get the magnet upgraded, obviously. But even in its current form, that's going to be a lot of action. Gosh, more Vampire Fangs or Berserker? Probably Berserker, right? Well, okay, if we don't have a way to do damage to ourselves, Berserker is not going to scale that well. So it's got to be Vampire Fangs. We don't really care. We care about upgrading the magnet, so we go down. Ooh, it almost slipped away from me. He's by far the strongest hero, Alpha. Like, if you're looking for kind of like deep infinite runs, it feels like the Count is the way to go. This guy proved surprisingly durable. Really? You're not going to give me anything there? Humph. I do feel like one thing that I would change the balance of if I had my druthers is minimalist. It seems like actually getting your getting everything out of your claw machine is like relatively difficult to do. And so I think it should have more of a reward associated with it. Yeah, the Magnet Claw guy also very, 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 very strong. Do we need second magnet? Yeah, that was the other one that was a pretty solid infinite. All right, well, we're done with our turn. I guess we just pick up some fluff for reasons. We do need a Midas hand. So we can convert that fluff into money and go infinite on money. But yeah, like Minimalist would be proccing for 2 strength every time we emptied things out. But 2 strength doesn't feel like enough of a reward to justify. To justify how much work that is. So I kind of feel like it should be something like it doubles your strength. But that might be very, very broken. Because then you would be potentially doubling your strength every round if you... oh, missing that was a bad grab. So like to remove the big sword. It's not serving any purpose for us. The strength potion triples strength when upgraded, so it has and it has no conditions. Well, I mean it is one use. It is single use in Lustrous, whereas Minimalist would be every round you're doubling, which I think could be like a lot. Like, you know, that's a different level of infinite. You can, but you'll always run out of them, right? Whereas the Minimalist, you will never. But it's once a turn, but it can go on forever, right? Magic Mirror we know is good. So we're looking for something a little better. Contagious Venom. Oh, Junk Jet. Well, if we're just speed running going infinite here, I guess we go this way. Do we have anything we want to remove? No, we want to upgrade again. All right, if we weren't already healing enough, now we are definitely healing enough. We liked having the occasional Holy Shield in our hip pocket. It does not magnetize, so it just kind of sits there and we can decide when we need it for, say, mitigating bombs and the like. We're probably pretty close to being done, so this is probably as good a turn as any just to grab the Holy Shield so we only take 1 damage from that guy. Just stand up and get ready to get collected. Thank you, Pile. Poison Dagger is fine. I will say our cash flow is looking pretty decent, considering we have not... We've not picked up Hand of Midas. I wonder if Hand of Midas is a trap for runs like this. No, we need to get unlimited gold so that we can start scaling and maybe shift into golden daggers so that we're doing like 1,000 damage a hit instead. All right, poison, contagious. Oh wait, I thought we already had contagious venom. Oh no, I guess I didn't take it. Picky's never gonna happen. Greedy is bad, but we'll take it. You get upgraded. You get upgraded. All we care about is getting piggy banks. We are at full health. Oh, denied. All right. Hello, Cthulhu. How are you, Lou? I was gonna say, I don't mind grabbing the whole thing. We'll get it on our second one. Ooh, and the cheeky grab from the lower right-hand corner. Last time we did half his health, so it looks like this time we'll probably do the other half. Oh, we get the single grab on the sword, so it's going to do double damage. Magnetism versus poisonous weapon. This is a slightly hard decision. We don't have contagious venom yet, so poisonous isn't doing that much work. I'll take magnetism first. Obviously, we want both, but... This may be controversial, but to be on the safe side, since everybody is currently wailing on us, I'm going to grab the Holy Shield. It's such a good insurance policy. Now, one thing we've never tried doing is waiting until this battle and trying to go like semi-infinite with Midas Hand. Because with the Fluffsters, you can go for, like, they keep generating fluff. So I kind of don't want to pick up the hand, but I think I'm stuck picking up the hand. Oh, it almost fell out. Is the hand made of metal? It is. Okay. Yeah. So it was never getting removed from there. Probably worth picking up a Holy Shield here. Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe Holy Shield is the thing that Felina needs for scale purposes. To get the Thorns build going, maybe you need to pick up Holy Shields. That sounds pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, Clemens, I really love the music. It could be, actually. I can't place it either, but it does have that kind of vibe, and I do really enjoy it. We don't need another magnet. We don't need a poison grenade. We don't need another Hand of Midas. Okay, I think we just skip. But yeah, picking up some Holy Shields on Felina would definitely... It solves bombs, it solves reflects, solves a lot of stuff. Alright, I would like to get Contagious Venom. More Junk Jet does not help us out. We have learned the hard way that we only get 1 proc per Junk Jet. What you want is 1 Junk Jet and as many Vampire Fangs as you can muster. I know we'll eventually be getting rid of regular daggers, but for now, they do help our burst quite a bit. The only guy that is attacking is dead, so we'll just pick up a dagger. What happens if we take Picky and we get Holy Shield doubling? It doesn't give it to us for 2 turns, does it? That would be interesting. Gauntlet does nothing for us. I don't know why I want this golden dagger so badly. But apparently I do. If we get 2, I'm happy. Because we're only getting 1 out of this one. Oh, imagine having a Magnet Claw for that. Okay. Now you, my friend, what are you? Oh, picking up a Holy Shield there was definitely greed. Can you please just get that in there? Thank you. Well, that is a clean trough, that's for certain. Easy peasy. All right. Sure. Contagious venom can be a thing. And then for our own protection, we grab a holy shield to make this not terrifying. I'm just going to take some damage. I want to get the coinage in. Oh yeah, we have contagious venom now, so that's going to be good. Junk jet carry. Okay. This fight will be over before we use our second holy shield, so that's fine. Brass knuckles are another interesting solution to things like bombs. I am fine taking this to 2 turns, so I'll do this. Please don't kill him before I can get all of these coins in. Thank you. Should I just grab a holy shield first? Probably a good idea. This is a fairly large amount of damage coming in. Ooh. The 9s we can take, so we're hoping that we can get everything in. Oh, man. We've had pretty rough luck with our ball of stuff right now. We're in that uncanny middle divide. What are we removing? Not that much. Ideally, we don't want the Hand of Midas to go. We didn't pick draw either of our holy shields. Not that we need them right now, but okay, that'll probably finish it. Yep. Okay. Too much Midas gold? I mean, but that's going to become our scaling engine later on. So it's like, it's hard to complain about that. I hope this gets it. All right. So this turn plan is just to kill the bomb. There we go. We cash in. Nice. Okay, I think I grab this first, and then I hope that we can grab this. Ooh. Oh, we got the claw inside the magnet, which is usually like extremely extremely good for business, but like if you really want to grab onto a magnet, that is the way. Get the tip of your claw inside the magnet is good for business. Are we in gold dagger territory? I'll pick up a gold dagger. They're not as easy to pick up, so I'm not a huge fan of them. Ugh. Picking up the Midas hand was a bummer. Although as the Midas hand fell down, it converted this one, which was kind of funny. I was a little greedy there, not grabbing one of the shields, but just really want to get this pile of gold. Which I failed to do. I'm probably at the point where I'm deleting daggers, so I'm not sure that was the best plan. I'm going to do like 2 daggers. And then for the shredder, certainly you. We have 3 regular daggers, 7 poison daggers. So if I do one more, then eventually we'll have 7 and 7. We just lost a bit of power there, obviously. But we've also made our pile perhaps a little more manageable. Our blob, as it were. Get in there. There we go. Somehow I left Midas hand too. That's the dream right there. Yeah, we don't even have... We have Contagious Venom, but we don't have Poisonous Strikes or whatever it is yet. So, Poisonous Weapon, I think is actually the name. So, it only stands to get better from here. We're done with daggers. Done with magnets. What are we picking? I guess we're just picking up golden daggers now. And we're going to start trying to do gold scaling. We could also potentially incorporate some thorns into this build. We do get hit a lot. I do think that not taking Berserk early might have been a bit of an error. But eventually we need to one round everything. So this could technically get 2 pigs, or it could get no pigs. Lame. But yeah, I think right now, the economy balance, Midas Hand is so singularly dominant. I think there needs to be more paths to gold dominance. Okay, we want to save our stuff. And as a result, I don't think I try and pick up this last poison dagger. I think we just chill. And I think we just get a holy shield. So we don't care about what happens next. And then just grab all this stuff. and it's all over. Berserker, Bulwark, or Swamp. These are all bad. Another Vampire Fangs. Never say no. Upgrades is what we want. Easy mode in Lustrous. Easy mode. We do... I wouldn't turn down a natural strength, I will say. I think that could be good, but I think at this point we're trying to get rid of all of our regular daggers and replace them with golden daggers. And other than that, we're just kind of chilling. Yeah, so poisonous weapon, some natural strength just to get a little bit of scaling going, but I haven't fully... I think gold is our main scaling function. I think I will always take another Holy Shield. Like, there's very little downside to grabbing more, and then I don't think we're in any jeopardy here. Yeah, I think it says gold number goes to infinity, damage goes to infinity as well. And that's our plan. We'd love golden armor would be great. Vampire Fangs would be fine. Those are really the two in here that I think I'm most interested in. I've never taken Lucky before. And I didn't have a better option. So this is upgrade? Yeah. I think I'm going to replace all the daggers, so I'm not going to bother spending money on them. Bad first round grab there. This guy's not going to scale up. Yes, generally it is good. Sometimes a little hard to fully justify, I feel like. Like, in a game like this, having an extra... Because it's only at Percomats, right? That this is going to be useful. I'm not sure that it moves the needle too much for us. We could certainly take a Berserker. It would cause us to scale on fights where we're not one-rounding, but I don't think we're not one-rounding that often. Poison Weapons, I think, is good. It'll give us that Cascade. So, okay, so we took Lucky. So at Percomat, we get extra options. We need some type of self-harm to make Berserker work. But yeah, I think poison is very strong here. Oh yeah, we clear this whole floor, so we're fine. We can do everything. A little bummed that the Midas. Oh, that'll be good. All right. Get in there. I think I need a speed faster than Ultra. I think that's the main takeaway. See, right now we have a great blob size. You just figured Berserker for Holy Shields? Yeah. I mean, Berserker is good, but the issue is as we're starting to hopefully go, like, infinite, our goal changes, right? We want to be one-rounding everything. We don't want anything to survive. And so perks that build towards that are better than perks that when we get hit do damage. And we really have no self-harm option. Right? Like we're not hurting ourselves, so there's not a lot of value. All right, I think in grabbing Berserk until we have a situation like this where we fail to grab our blob. Come on, can we please just get our blob? I want to make some money. I want to get everybody. All right, I was just singing the praises of our blob, and then here it is betraying me horrifically. What is this? Is a perkamat? Oh, we can do this. So we get 3 choices now. Like I said, natural strength would be good. That's that one there. I guess crit would be good too. Minimalist is the best choice there, but it is bad. Not what we were looking for. This dagger appears to have entered the Shadow Realm. I do not think we will be seeing it again. Yes. Good thing we got more choices, right? Yeah, I don't think this is ever coming out. Golden Dagger is an easy grab. We hit the chest. All right, letting this go for one more round would have been perhaps slightly more optimal. All right, we don't want to roll too aggressively. Sometimes I get a little lost in the sauce on the rolling. That's not a thing that we want. All right, I greeted the blob and it was a mistake, but we're all good. Just give me this blob, please. Thank you. More poison daggers are fine. Technically delaying here a little bit would have been potentially smart. Ooh. What will we ever do? I think that might be the kill still. It is. But I want my money. Well, I'm not going to get it. Okay, so upgrades. Boom, boom. That. Shredder. Get rid of all our regular daggers. What about our upgraded regular daggers? We're gonna fill in other stuff, so I'm gonna do that. So again, we've weakened ourselves a little bit in the near term, with the prospect of making sure that our deck is really tuned in, and also this does guarantee that we have a higher likelihood of always having a holy shield, which is not nothing. I really don't want to get the holy shield here. That was a strategic move to try to not get the holy shield, but The grabs. Okay, we need to get our cash going here. Come on. Give me the money pile, please. Okay. Whew. There we go. Because every time we spend a lot of money, we are endangering ourselves a little bit. Savings account. Get 2% of your coins at the end of fight up to 100. Yep. That's part of the plan. Part of the vision for this run. I don't think we need poison daggers anymore. Because I think we're eventually going to be all golden daggers. I guess that's a good question. That's not a requirement of this current build. Like, we could keep doing some poison stuff. But it does seem like just having a lot of golden daggers is probably going to be better for us. Since they hit for what right now? 123? Yeah. Good grab there. Whetstone. I wish it was better. Nice gold. Little 666 gold. Hey, Zwerg, how's it going? How are you doing? Okay, goodbye, everybody. Let's see. Reroll. Reroll. I don't think... I'm trying to think what we actually want here. Maybe it's not worth re-rolling anymore. We've crested the crested whatever, and we're just like, yeah, but those holy shields are when things don't quite work out the way you want them to. This is gonna end the fight. Yep. Okay. We are still looking for golden daggers. That's the reason to reroll. Ooh. Not the grab of our dreams. That one's better. But we left most of the death bananas in the wings. So we do this so we only take one from said death bananas. Because otherwise they would prove quite fatal. I am stacking up a lot of poison on myself. Oh, that was the end of the turn. Oh, because the first thing I did was I picked up one of these, which is smart. We need to do that. But we're also... There's a little bit of danger here. We need to get some of these golden daggers in. There we go. That should guarantee the win. Okay. That was a little dangerous, though. Magic Mirror is okay. You can only get it once, so it removes it from the pool if we take it. Basically, everything is upgraded. We don't really care to shred either, though. So I guess it really doesn't matter which way we go here. So the thing that is nerve-wracking right now about this run is just that we haven't found the golden armor yet. that is going to make our health scale off of our gold total. Because once we get that, then things get a lot more safe. The fact that we're still sitting at 100 health is a little worrisome. And in fact, let's go to the Perkamat now. Okay, it is not here because it is yellow. It's just weaklings here. We're not critting, so not that useful. Don't need another magnet. I will grab a healing flask. No, I won't. That's a silly thing to pick up. Life's good over here. Life's good. Weakling is very underrated. I don't know. We're hitting so hard. I'm questioning if we need it all that badly. Because as you're scaling into infinity, right? Like, I guess 25% is still 25%, and that gets to be a larger and larger amount of health, but... If we could get... Please get this blob. Dang it. Our blob is slightly unwieldy at the moment. And I don't like it. We save our shields for when he starts to hit a little bit harder. The Storm of Tourism. What are we referring to there? I think we roll looking for something a little more transformational here. That is valid. That is valid. I think we keep rolling here. One more time. Okay. We went really deep there. I was really hoping to see the golden whatever majig. But the Anime Expo just ended in San Francisco. I was unaware. It did not affect me. I'm pretty far outside of the center of the city, so... Okay, we take a golden dagger. Connecticut is supposed to get the hurricane remnants tonight. Ooh, well... sending my best to Connecticut. I hope everybody there weathers the storm without too much issue. Yeah, so the only like existential threat to our current run, I would say, is the lack of health scaling off gold. Once we have that, we'll be able to take some pretty big hits. But in the meantime, we could end up accidentally one-shotting ourselves if we're not careful with reflection. And now that I've said it, it will definitely come true. As a reminder, I rolled all the way up to 200 gold per reroll looking for it that last time, so... I mean, Holy Shield is good. I think the issue with Holy Shield is... Okay, so yeah, that getting played double doesn't do anything. The issue with Holy Shield is sometimes it can become hard to access. Alright. Didn't get the pile of coins there, unfortunately. Like, it can be buried, unfortunately. And that can prevent it from doing it. My favorite is the combo. I like both. We have the Holy Shields for more, like, immediate and specific needs, and then we have the large health pool to guarantee that like weird stuff doesn't happen. Good try. Okay. Do we even need magnets where we're going? I guess that's an interesting question. So like this is a good example of, I think we're going to take a holy shield when we don't want a holy shield if we're not careful. Okay, we did dodge that. So now we need a holy shield to protect ourselves from the reflect being on one of our banana hits. All right, GG. I think we roll here. As much as Vampire Fangs is good, Golden Armor makes us significantly more tanky. We can afford now to make an occasional mistake and still probably be okay. There is an interesting dynamic. I don't think I've ever taken quite this many golden daggers. They are really annoying to pick up. And they do get in the way slightly of being able to collect your money blob. Like the money blob is a lot harder to pick up now, thanks to the golden daggers. So here now, and then here's the question. Do we, if we're just going for depth, like, do we really care about like going up there, for instance? Like we can start just, like, I think we're scaling sufficiently that we can probably just like, that's a kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a hard time picking up the gold. I think that's gonna be the issue. So now what are we looking for? Pet damage, isn't it? That would be something I don't care about. Swamp water and minimalist. Damn. That was not pleasant. Yeah, the amount of damage we're doing is getting in the way of our money gain. But we have, now we're getting interest every time. So it's like, maybe it's worth it. Like maybe that's all we need. Where is the interest one? Piggy bank. Okay, it's not stackable. That's good to know. So you will only ever get up to 100 coins per. Shuriken, wait. There's not supposed to be a golden upgrade for Holy Shield. Right? This is not an upgradable item. Oh, okay. So it just doesn't give you the upgraded item. Unfortunate. I was excited for a second there. One thing that I think is interesting, just from like wandering around in the game files a little bit, is that the gold items are programmatically changed into gold. Like they don't have a gold texture in the game files. That was unfortunate. Please tell me you're not the 10 reflector dude. Okay. Get in there. Push, push, push. Natural strength is pretty good. If we're going deep infinite, should we start working on bargain? I think we need to get stronger. Still, natural strength is a drop in the bucket, though. Whenever you take damage, one item remaining drops. 100% bargain. Just because we want everything to eventually be free. All right, I'll start looking for bargain in the future. And I am still going the long way, even though we probably don't need to. Broke the game on floor 100. 100% bargain is a long way off. I think that's the issue from my perspective. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm always curious. I don't watch a lot of people play Dungeon Clawler, so I'm super interested in whatever game-breaking thing people have figured out. That's always of great interest to me. So feel free to share. Goodbye, everybody. There we go. Insane in a good way or insane in a bad way in Lustrous? Basically what Chuckles said. Oh, 100% bargain was the broken game. Does that really break the game that terribly? Like, I understand the concept here, but it's like... I love that... Oh. This is an interesting question. Do we only have one magnet right now? We have 2 magnets. Do we need 2 magnets? I don't really want to have another magnet. We have 4 holy shields. That's probably too many. We'll place 1. Oh, now we have 6. All right, we grab another minimalist. Okay, we grab a holy shield, and then we don't have to worry about this guy anymore. And now we can just try and get as much cash as possible. Looks like we got 1 cash. Goodbye. All right, we'll start grabbing some bargains. I'm willing. And in situations like that where I'm just glad that we're not sitting on 100 HP. And with free rolling, he filled up his pool with strings potions and paper clips. His claw just pushed them in without grabbing. Oh my. That is very interesting. It hadn't occurred to me that rolls become free with bargain. That's new tech to me. I did not realize. Froze the game. Oh, that's always sad. Yeah, right now I'm just not scaling up my my strength by, or my gold by much, just because we're killing stuff too quickly. I wouldn't mind critting. I mean, of these three, natural strength is the only one that makes any sense. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, we didn't drop Midas Hand. That's a bit unfortunate. Bet on black? No. Okay, goodbye, everybody. We don't need another Holy Shield. In fact, we have too many golden daggers at the moment, too, so I think we're going to end up culling the herd a little bit, I think. Do we just do this? Yeah, we do. They aren't worth anything to us anymore. That's a kill. The fight is over. That's also the kill. Okay. Maybe just get rid of the Midas Hand. Feels like we're never gonna be able to pick up the blob when it's all these guys. Yeah, it's really feeling like we're not going to be able to get any more, but just more, I think more health, though, just to be on the absolute safe side. Oh, we almost had a blob there. But yeah, I kind of feel like the Midas Hand at this point is hampering us rather than helping us, because we're never getting the whole blob in. These daggers just are not conducive to blob tech. Okay, so if the hand can go, and we have 12 of these, I don't think there's anything we're looking for. Except perks. Will this be the dream? No. Man, someday I'm gonna get 3 piggy banks, and it's gonna be truly epic. How did I just manage to pick up only the Hand of Midas? That was true pain. Ooh, little hit on the cash flow. There's no... This is an impenetrable fortress of sadness. One thing to add to Dex breaking the game with endless rerolling his run to floor 100 lasted over 6 hours. Yeah. No, I mean, I recognize that. We will probably not finish this run. If we're gonna go deep, we're probably not gonna do it all today. Wow, that went quickly. Give me those bargains. We're at 10%, Houston. Okay, there's literally nothing that I think I want to add right now. 2 out of 20. On floor 100, what do the enemies look like? How strong do they get? Like, should we start getting rid of our holy shields? That's 3, that'll kill. So I'm trying to think of an enemy combination right now that, well, I guess we need a better way to get more gold. That's the only problem. All of our scaling is going to be limited by gold quantity. What am I looking for here that I'm rolling these? Unclear. So the shield guy was hitting for 6 digits of damage. Yeah, I'm not too worried about damage. I'm curious about hit point pools though. That would be because the health pools are the things that are more an existential threat to us. Because like right now, this kills all 3 of these guys. Because of picky plus, what's it called? Magic something? Like I said, Berserk I don't think does anything for us. Getting dizzy watching this go around. Oh, all 3 of these are terrible. I guess we take Berserk because it's like, it's something, but... Is getting a single one the most damage? I mean, that is a lot of damage. We can start getting some crits. What does a crit do? Crits could be really good, right? Because crits are probably a multiplier on our daggers, which means they're going to hit like really, really ridiculously hard when they crit. So you're hitting for 400 as it is. Health is like 1,000,000. That's a lot. We are not scaling in a way where we could do 1,000,000. Avoid Hoarder. Why? Because of frames? Oh, this could be the 3. Oh. Horrible lag. Okay. That's what I figured. But the way that this particular person that we're talking about broke the game definitely involved a lot of Hoarder, right? Because you need to get a lot of items into the trough to have them start overflowing to the side. Right? Those bad grabs, they're the scariest thing of all. But yeah, I do tend to think that we'll probably hit a practical limit here. Tandem with a poison mushroom. Okay, let's see. None of these. I think harder hits is worth continuing to grab. 100% crit would also be nice on this run. 712. Okay, so yeah, so crit's double damage. So that's a nice multiplier that we can try and leverage. A Perkamat. There's no point in waiting on a Perkamat. There's a hard hit, so I wouldn't mind that one. It's not. It's an okay place for it, actually. Nice. Trying to get the corner of my claw into that. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Little extra money. Nice. I think killing the magnets will be smart this floor. Talk to me about why. Because I can certainly see why. Because they're making it harder for me to pick up the daggers, but we can't get like wombo combo turns where we do like a ton of damage without them. Yeah, I mean I think they are making us less reliable, but when we manage to grab one, which is apparently never, like we'd be giving up on that. Maybe we get rid of one magnet. Strength doubling doesn't seem that important. Hey, Shav, what kind of woodworking advice would you like? Yeah, Zorg, I think one might be a good compromise. Because yeah, we don't like it when that happens. But we do like it when that happens. Like, what would it look like if we didn't have magnets and we tried to pick up two? We actually pick up two? This seems very controversial. I don't know how I feel about that. Seems too easy. So let's see. We'll get rid of one magnet. I'm going to keep one for now. Okay, well, if you don't need any, I'm sorry. I have nothing to offer you, Shav. But next time you're in a woodworking dilemma, let me know. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. We'll just try and grab 3 of these. That should be the kill. I think we reroll these. Natural strength is okay. But I think we can do better. All right, bargaining. 3 of 20 on bargaining. I don't think it's the I don't think it's the daggers that are making us inconsistent, to be clear. I think it is the it's just the shape of the golden daggers. They're really awkward. Like that hooked shape is just really awful. The hand and 2 shields. I'm nervous about the getting rid of the 2 shields, or getting rid of shields, because I don't want to, like, at some point I'm worried that we're going to get outscaled and we're not going to be able to one round things. Oh, wood turning is super cool, Clemen. I will say. I think that our gold is not going to scale fast enough. Hey, thank you for the follow, Shav. Appreciate it. They really are. Like, who's the guy who does the epoxy tables? Blacktail Studio. I can watch him for hours. Just pouring epoxy into beautiful pieces of wood. Like, I do kind of worry that... I worry that our gold scaling only 100 per fight is not going to be enough. That's the thing that's in the back of my head. Yeah, he has a lovely voice, too, Zorg. Whoa. That was assertive. Magnetism doesn't seem like it's going to hurt us. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll cause things to hold on. We don't need that. Hey, Juan. But yeah, these things are just, they're very slippery. Critical healing, no. Natural strength, no. Berserk, no. Vampire, we could pick up another vampire just to make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve, but we haven't taken damage in a while. And we can get our 4th bargain. I'll go down here so that we have the option to get rid of a holy shield if I decide that that's on the menu. Yeah, unfortunately, the poison seems to have completely left the building in terms of efficacy as we move to golden daggers. I didn't really know that that was my plan, though, so... Oh, that was very unfortunate. These two are going to be hard to get both of them. Yeah, nailed it, though. Okay. Bargain or crit would be cool. I don't see either of those here. Vampire teeth would be good, too. Vampire fangs, that is. Minimalist has kind of left the building, so we'll do this. I will get rid of... Let's try getting rid of Midas Hand. Let's see how it plays that way. Poison is very good early game. I don't think Vampire Fangs are worth taking it as a boss reroll when we get more bargain. But like I don't think our coins ever get to the point where we can do 1,000,000 damage. That's what I'm thinking. Like the crits are helping. But the number of times we're grabbing Minimalist is kind of a bummer here. Yeah, so right now we have no strength scaling. That's kind of the issue, right? The only strength scaling we have is from our gold increasing, and our gold is no longer increasing at a rate that is acceptable. But I also don't know how we want to scale strength. Rings and strength potions seem like eh. We do have the savings perk, yes. So we're at least getting 100 gold every fight. But that's all the scaling we currently have. And it is limited. More health. I think we have enough health. Went a little hard there. I'll take that. But yeah, strength potions feel like a very different run than the run that we have constructed. And there's no easy way to get like that much value out of them. Like I guess once we get to 100% bargain, we could potentially get rid of a holy shield this way. We won't risk it. We have about the right number. We could also kind of like mainline going all holy shield, getting rid of all of our holy shields. Or almost all. But against a mirror enemy with sufficient health, I think we would get rocked. You should take some perks to take them out of rotation, like Swamp. Swamp is just really annoying, though. I guess maybe it doesn't make that big a difference. I have an aversion to Swamp. All right, I will start looking for strength potions because I guess that is part of our scaling. Begrudgingly. So we do want natural strength if we're going to go that path also, because natural strength will give us a higher base. But I want crit more, I think. Maybe I don't. If we're starting to go potions, we take natural strength. Nice grab game. You dead, sucker? And I think just to make things, I mean, maybe the magnet is totally worthless. That's a great grab though. That makes me be like, maybe we keep the magnet. So I'm doing 2 rolls each time just to see if we can find a strength potion. Eventually, as bargain scales up, we'll be able to roll more aggressively. But in its current form, I don't want to go bankrupt because so much of our damage is caught up in our gold total. Okay, I see crit. That's a good one for us potentially to get. Oh, or not. Whenever you take damage, Catnip, Fluffy. These are all stackable, so we're not taking anything out of the rotation by taking any of these. I'm going to slowly descend on Holy Shield numbers. Press skip while it's rotating. Okay, that's good to know. I think natural strength is good enough. Great grab. I mean, at this point, we are definitely scaling faster than the enemies. Is there like a point in the scaling curve where like we hit an inflection point and things just get crazy? Or is it a pretty gradual upward slope? Because if so far, I think I would say we are scaling faster than the enemies. Just saying, if I hit skip here, I'm not going to lose the items. Seems scary. Now I just took 5 damage. Why am I at full life? It's a little odd. It's nice that the items that we're looking for are gold. Okay, those were the 2 that mattered. I guess we could technically get a strength potion from the pachinko machine, so I should probably roll those at least a couple of times. How many bargains do we have at this point? Five of the 20 that we need. Well, that was a good round. Pew, pew, pew. I think we take natural strength when we see it. We're banking on finding a strength potion, but when we find it, that base of our mult is going to be huge. Hey, Spartan! We're torturing ourselves a little bit with a very long run of Dungeon Clawler. So we're testing the bounds of what infinite looks like, potentially. Although it sounds like someone has already done that before us and did quite an impressive job of it. So, not fresh territory, but the way those 2 were hooked together was inexplicably interesting. Yes, 40 minutes to the next game, and we will probably keep by that. Well, technically on the schedule, the next game starts at 2 p.m. So we'll probably split the difference. I'm kind of hoping we start to find a little bit of strength scaling here. That would be my preference. My take on Infinity? Zorg, are you referring to the fact that it wasn't really infinite? Well, I mean, this one, I think, is not going to cause any lag. But we do absolutely need to start finding strength potions. But I think if we start finding them and our base strength is relatively high, we can probably do some crazy stuff. Spending a little aggressively here. Come on, anything. Come on. All right, we'll take a bargain. That was probably more money than I should have spent, if I'm being honest, but I think we're okay. Well, we're doing something a little different, for sure. But yeah, I think eventually we could just put like 20 strength potions down at the bottom and have one dagger, and we would win. So that may be the direction that we're going for. The only issue with that, though, is if we get to a point where we have so many strength potions that we can't get to our dagger, that could be dangerous. So that's the thing we need to be a little mindful of. Bargain I would have been excited about. Greedy I'm very not excited about. Golden armor is the one that we take of those, but we don't like it. Yes, infinite without breaking the game. Oh, how did I? Oh, because I got the double proc on the holy shield. That's funny. I think this build might be more sustainable than strength plus dagger. So the thing is the scaling for this one is 100 coins per, right? Which is pretty bad when you think about it, because we're spending a lot on rerolls right now. So we're not, our gold isn't scaling up that quickly, and at some point we're gonna get outpaced. The thing about doubling or tripling your strength is that it's multiplicative, right? So if we get 5 strength potions and we pick up 3 of them, all of a sudden our strength is like 1,000. Citation needed on if that math was actually correct, but it's a lot is the short version. See, like that just took 3. So that's danger zone for us. Yeah, but with the way that bosses are scaling up right now, we do need a different scaling factor to keep up with them. Amazing the lack of strength potions. We always bet on black. One for each of you, and one to grow on. We could probably... One thing that might be smart, just to throw this out there. We're spending a lot of the proceeds of our piggy bank, which is really the only way that we're gaining money, on rerolls. Maybe what we do is we chill until we get bargaining a little more... Like less rerolls so that we're gaining a little more gold will mean that we scale a little faster in the near term while we're waiting for stuff. Because stuff is getting very expensive to reroll now. Gold gets you strength. Try the Plinko machine. What's that going to do for us? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Once we get to the 20, then things change. But prior to getting to the 20, I think we might be doing ourselves a disservice by rolling too aggressively. What are we at right now? Problem is we're only at 7, which is pretty bad. Junkjet, Blockmaster, and was that... I mean, crit healing of the 3 is the only one that really makes sense. Oh, were any of those non-stackable? Junkjet definitely wasn't. I think we can do better than this. I think we go for bargain over crit. We have to keep our eye on the prize here. Come on, give me a strength potion. Although, I guess one strength potion is not going to make that big a difference. But it's a step in the right direction. So I'm going to do 1 reroll from now on. That's going to be my limit. The second reroll's gotten too expensive. Yes, that's correct and lustrous. I didn't check. But we should always check to see if anything that we're potentially skipping or taking that has little value is unique. Gosh. This is why you don't try and force strength builds if you don't see a strength potion. Goodbye, everybody. Pew, pew, pew. The magnet eating one of our hits there was kind of a bummer, but we're still outscaling the boss pretty effectively. No. No. Yes. We don't really want to delete or upgrade, so it really doesn't matter which way we go. And that's the kill. Yeah, so it's an interesting question. Do we think maybe the magnet really is doing nothing for us? I like it clustering things in the center, but it does make picking things up sometimes a little hard. Could have done a little better there, but... Delete magnet? Yeah, I think it could be. We'll see if this hurts us. First grab was as good as any grab that we had gotten before. Minimalist Swamp Fluffy, no. Hard hits, we'll get bargain again. What does that put us at for bargains? 11 of 20. How in the world did that work? Wrong rare. This will help me to learn how to pick up these. Wait, why are we healing for 200? Has anyone else noticed that? When we hit, we're not healing for like a small number. We're healing for like a very large number. And I'm not sure why. Vamp doesn't scale though. Vamp means we're healing for 4. Because of your passive healing for 10%. Am I? Hold on, where is that skill? I picked it up early. It's not lucky, it's resilient. Do I even have that? Yeah, wait, what is healing me for a percentage? Oh, the count passive. Wait, oh, is the count passive different than... I thought it was just Vamp. I thought the count passive was just that you start with Vampire, but it's different. Heals itself for 10% of all damage dealt. Oh, okay, that's even more busted. Oh, the dream of 3. Okay. In my head, it was the same as just starting with a Vampire Fangs, but that's insane. Okay. That's a lot of healing. I'm kind of excited that this run is pivoting away from Magnet, because Magnet has been part of like every really successful run that I've had, I feel like. So he's got 4,000 health. That should be very doable. Yes. I'm sad we're not also getting other stuff, but the ability to infinitely reroll is going to open up a lot of doors for us. Goodbye, guys. Always the recycling bin, never a bridesmaid. It's going to be good when they do show up, though, right? We have a strategy. We know how we're getting them. It is amazing, though, how far just gold can carry you. I've always thought this was like a strong build. There's a part of me that's like, we could buy some brass knuckles. But I think holy shields are strictly better brass knuckles. So probably not the play. And the lack of magnet is causing it so that I'm a lot less worried about having like all of our holy shields not be available. I see bargain. I take bargain. Putting us at 13. Bargain Nirvana. We can see it on the horizon. Natural strength is okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend a ton of gold rolling when natural strength is available, because as a reminder, it's gonna be hugely important that we have natural strength when we start getting strength potions. The poison is so adorable. There's a part of me that wonders if Magnet Claw could be good. It's just too slow, though, unfortunately. Okay, we like crit here. We don't like that. Okay, crit's good enough. Always bet on black. Not the grab I was looking for there. Believe it or not. I guess it works out okay when you accidentally grab something that protects you from all damage. Does that mean we pivot to paperclip? Maybe. We'll get some paper clips once we get a little closer, and we'll see. Because if it does end up being all strength, the thing is it's nice to have something that has a high base damage still. But definitely paperclip would be stronger. And it's easier to pick up. But it does basically, the difference is this always does a bunch of damage. Paperclip, if we haven't picked up any strength, will do nothing. That's, I think, perhaps the danger. Like, I guess at some point, the base damage will literally not matter, and the fact that these golden daggers are hitting for, like, 1,800 non-crit is going to be immaterial, because the enemies are going to have, like, 1,000,000 health or something, and then paperclip will be way better. But I don't think we want to get rid of anything right now. So here's the question. Do we have too many golden daggers? Like, is there really a value to having 13 golden daggers? We can never pick them all up because we're not going magnet. Let's take it down to 12. So why are the health potions healing for 570? Does the Count's ability also affect healing? Heals itself for 10% of all the damage dealt to enemies. Doesn't appear like it does. Oh, heal potion is 10% of max health. I thought it was 10 health. Almost 3,000 on crits is pretty good. But I also can't help but notice that, you know, our enemies are getting around the 1,000 mark. So it is catching up with us a little bit. So these health potions are, yeah, 10% of your health. Got it. Okay. I was going to try and not pick up the health potion, but I failed. Yeah, right now I like that whatever we put in, we have access to. Nothing in our deck is blocking anything else. Just hit for over 3,000 for the first time. I don't think we've ever hit for 3,000 in a run before. Oh, you're dead. Swamp, magnetism. So we could take Swamp. Get it out of the rotation? Sure. It doesn't look like it's going to be very impactful at all for us. I may start getting very lazy and just pressing a spacebar as soon as it comes in if there's any golden dagger visible. Yeah, because no enemy starts with anything that is a threat. So first round, all we want to do is just do damage. And then maybe if things get a little dicey, the second claw, we can be a little cautious with in case we need. Oh, 3 piggy bank dream. If there was something that caused our overhealing to become damage, that would be quite the dynamic for this particular character in this particular circumstance. We could do some very interesting things with that. Not seeing much that I care about here, so... They're all stackable. Vaccine, Giantism, or Junk Jet. There's no world in which Vaccine matters. Take Junk Jet. Golden Armor, Resilient, Dodgy? No. We'll just take hard hits. I don't think rolling deep is in our best interest. This is an endurance run more than anything else. We just have to endure waiting for the last 7 bargains. We could get some in the meantime. There's nothing saying we couldn't be given a strength potion. I mean, I'm wide awake. Once we get Infinite Bargain, I really am curious how long we have to roll at that point before we see a strength potion. That was also weird. That last pachinko machine did not offer a gold item. The items were not gold, which I thought was a little curious. That'll do. Natural strength here is fine. I do see a bargain, so I'm rooting for that, but oh, you were so close. You did so good, bargain. You almost I mean, Giantism, because literally everything else does nothing. I see a bargain, I take a bargain. Oh, and we got the triple, because those two were split up by enough. We got the magic What is it called? Not Junk Jet. Hold on, so this is on your Magic Mirror procced. That'll do it. I don't see anything in here I want. I see a natural strength. That would be an okay one to get. Guess poison weapons. We continue to bargain. That put us at 15. All right. A different kind of infinity is on the horizon. Will we get 15 bargain first, or will we get a single strength potion? Find out this week on Dungeon Clawler. I don't think there are any more non-stackable perks that we could even get, as a side note. I think we may have all of them. Stackable, 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 stackable. At least all these are. You're my boy, natural strength. Nicely done. This floor layout in particular is the one that I would like seriously consider skipping the top part of, but the extra fights is extra chances for those. Mainlining it directly to the bosses is definitely the fastest way to get the perks that we're looking for. Every fight is 100 gold. That's true. Four bargains to go. I will say, reroll prices have gotten better since we started stacking bargain. I can't believe the slimes are hitting for 100. Black is, Black has betrayed me. Yep, we are getting close. It is true. Triple piggy bank. Come on, let's do it. Oh. That is the true holy grail. I don't see anything I like here. More health or berserk? I think more health. All things being equal, just in case something goes a little wibbly wobbly at some point. Another bargain. There's a part of me that's watching this and is like, I did not expect 100 gold at a time to continue scaling as well as it is. Like it's really doing a good job. Now we need to think, how many items are we dropping right now? We need to take a look at our statistics. Critical chance is 35, magnet strength 160, 30 fluff count, max items added per turn 20. Okay, so we may want to get that a little bit up. Because I think we're going to want a fair number of strength potions. Okay, we could take crit bargain would be good. Okay, none of those. But yeah, we're probably going to want, like, 2 attacks of some sort. Like, probably, like, 5, like, maybe 10 strength potions. How come Plinko is an auto skip? I've never seen this game before. I'll show you the next time we get one. So it shows you what you're getting in the upper left. And so I re-roll it to check to see if we get anything, but most of the time, what they're offering, we don't want. Although this is obviously kind of a weird run, what with some of the broken stuff we're doing here. But yeah, like, do we go... I think we still keep some holy shields, at least initially. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, so far so good. I think this is an interesting run. Things are broken, for sure, Alpha. Alpha, you were the one earlier on who asked me to go deep, right? If I recall correctly. Berserk, Magnet, no. 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 Alright, I went as deep as I feel comfortable. I don't want to spend a ton of money, but that was very disappointing that bargaining did not show up. Excellent, Alpha. Glad I could oblige. But yeah, ooh, nice, a 4 grabber. I did not expect at 100 gold gained per, I didn't expect us to scale as well as we did. I thought we would have had to pivot to something else sooner. Oh, that's right. Are you feeling okay at least, Alpha? You mentioned that you were recovering from surgery, right? You're at least distracted, right? We got that going for us. See, okay, so this is one of these. So there's an item that's being offered here, which is a paperclip, which is a little tempting, but I re-roll it, I see if it's something that I want, and then I leave the room because we're a bit choosy about the items that we want at the moment. We don't want just any items. So I'm looking for one specific item in there. You're feeling adequately distracted? That is all we can hope for. Oh, congratulations on transcending your human limitations. That sounds like a good deal. All right, show me natural strength of these, I think. I actively don't want greedy. I don't want more claws. I guess I could get enough claws. I mean, I guess I can always just press backspace if there's nothing that I want anywhere. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. Show me bargaining. We haven't had a bargaining in a while. Come on, game. I'm gonna take one hoarder. It's being really stingy with these last few bargainings. Still no strength potions. It was. I'm getting impatient, Illustrious. Hoarder's not scary because we're never going to have a bunch of items in our deck. I would like to be able to get up to having as many as 30 items dropped. That's why I took one Hoarder. So, Alpha, the thing is, though, right? Hoarder can only drop all the items in your deck. We currently have 13 items in our deck. So taking Hoarder has no change. I never plan on going to, like, 50 items or something like that. But 20 as a limit is a little bit spicy. Does that make sense? There's no danger to Hoarder unless we start hoarding. That does not sound correct to me, but we'll check, Alpha. Also, I plan on killing them on turn 1 anyways, so, Nobody's going to be giving me anything because we're going to be killing everything on turn 1 forever, is my plan. We won't take more Hoarder. Gosh, this is really... Come on. All right, well... Yes, if the run ends that way, then you were... you warned me, and I appreciate it. But I think we're going to be okay. Strength potions are a lie. If anyone was wondering, they do not exist in the game. Oh, this is exciting. Missing that first grab had me with heart palpitations for a moment there. I was like, is this the way we go? Can't pick up an item. But then I remembered we have 15,000 health. And I suddenly was at ease. I'll take vaccine. $11,000 health, nothing to sneeze at. Give me something, thank you. How many more do we need? 2 more. We're gonna be at level. We're gonna be at level 50 before we get our bargaining wombo combo. It looks like, at the rate we're getting bargaining right now, at least. Starting with 24 strength is not bad. So if we triple 24 strength twice, how much strength does that leave us with? For someone who wants to do math. $216 strength? That's not enough. Okay, so... Oh, missing the bargaining there was a bummer. But that means we need quite a few triples before we're better off. I actually don't think that's a great avenue for going infinite, now that I think about it. Unless we're gonna need to get a lot more base strength. Because our first grab is gonna have to be what, like 4 strength potions to get like 1,000 strength? Doesn't seem great. Because I don't think we're reliably going to be able to grab that many strength potions. So I think we have to stick with the golden daggers because we need the base damage from them as well. Okay, we should be a little crafty here. Do we roll? I think we take natural strength. It's part of our strategy. It also will save. Like, we've had some really bad luck rolling. How we got that many there, I have no idea. No, we're not doing that strategy in Lustrous. That's the strategy that Dex did, and I understand it now. But that's not the... I'm trying to go infinite sans... in a restrained, controlled fashion. So I want to get our strength tripling. Oh, oh yeah, if it's first, and then if we pick it up solo, that's also good for us, right? So maybe it's a little better than that. We'll have to wait and see. But... We'll grab a paperclip also just to see how that scales. Because that's another mult on it, right? Bargaining, there it is. Go bargaining. Oh, no, bargaining will not see the light of day, it looks like. Oh my gosh, bargaining. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, we got it. 1 away. All right, that was a little dicey. Reroll. 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 Take the crit. It's not my favorite, but as we can see, we're getting to the point where bosses may become not one roundable for our current build. Strength just takes a lot of setup time, I think that's the issue we're going to face with that. Great grab there. Said no one ever. Oh, is the dream alive? Nope. 3 piggy banks. Don't expect it to ever happen. I'm trying to figure out proportionally how we are scaling compared to the enemies right now. Because we have 20,000 health. And these guys are hitting for 500. Percentage-wise, how much is that? Because it seems like we're scaling at about exactly the same rate. It doesn't seem like there's any type of exponential scaling involved here. Goodness gracious. 15K from a single dagger. Did we do it? It has happened. But I'm talking about base stats in Lustrous. This is 14 so far. 15. We're at 30 now. $35, I think. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to stop counting. I give up. Rerolls are indeed now infinite, but apparently strength potions don't exist in this game. Do we push a button that prevented them from? All right, I'm getting comfortable. This is a little ridiculous. We have to have just crossed 100 rerolls by now. Okay. Oh, I should have went up to the blacksmith so we could get it upgraded. Not my finest grab on the second one there. So 108 was just from the double. My eyes are literally glazing over just waiting for yellows. Now this is gaming. Oh, pachinko machines are also back in business. Good call. Oh, I just rolled past one. Damn it. Okay, gotta be a little slower. After I get a yellow, I don't expect another yellow. And then we have to ask ourselves how many we want. I think 5 might be my number in my head. Yeah, I think 5 will be good. Now we just want natural strength. That's basically okay. So let's do a skip and okay. It does fast forward to here. That's good to know. So we don't have to watch anymore. Junk Jet is the only one that holds any hope. We could take a paperclip at some point, but I don't think we're there yet. I want to start seeing strength numbers in the thousands before I start taking paperclips. Consistently in the thousands. $2,000 years later seems like an underguess. At least on the other one, we get to see 3 at a time. I kind of feel like the dev should make a specific interface for this where you can just click the button and it just shows you everything and you just pick. It's going to be free to upgrade them. I'm only trying to get 5. Forget this. This is ridiculous. We'll get there anyways. Not the best work I've ever done. Okay. Okay, so we have to be very careful here. We have to get that first. Okay. What do we want now? I think we go for natural strength every time. And then by the time we make it to the upgrade booth, we'll have our 5 strength potions. Yep, strength and crit both need to go all the way up. Crit has a cap, though. Strength has no cap. So, we'll always take strength when we see it. Come on, game. You can make it easy or you can make it hard. Damn it. Second time I've done that. When I see a yellow, I have this thing where, oh, there's not going to be 2 yellows in a row. And I click too fast. We must be more chill. The game is trolling me hard, that's for sure. Like, I'm really good at stopping when a yellow shows up. I'm not good at stopping when I'm also not good at talking while I'm trying to concentrate on finding stuff. But the stream would be unpleasant if I didn't. Oh, the concentration required. I tell you what. The world is our oyster, but the curse of infinite rerolls, indeed. I'm looking forward to when we don't have to worry about them anymore. Holy Shield is like similarly tinged to our boy Strength Potion. That was a lot of helmets. Recycling bin is also like slightly Strength Potion colored when you're just catching it out of your peripheral. I know, getting here was the easy part. The re-rolling is the hard part. Okay. That was number 5, right? All right. For now, I think I'm done with those shenanigans. You're hitting for 1,200? Respect. Oh, I should get one paperclip. Oh, natural strength, I want you. I don't want any of you. I will get one paperclip. Just because science requires it. But yeah, I think I think it would be foolhardy to get rid of the golden daggers, because especially for trash mobs, until I start seeing us being outscaled by them, the upgrades being free is hilarious. So okay, so paperclip's text. Attacks the enemy for 3 damage. Damage is multiplied by your strength. So it hits for 3 times your strength. Like, is that good enough? I mean, not if we grab like that. I think I'm just gonna do this to be on the safe side. This is the danger, though, of complicating things. I'm a little unconvinced that this strength play is as good as I imagined it was. Like, because getting multiple strength pots all at once is very difficult. Maybe we need to reduce the number of... Reduce the number of golden daggers. I'm going to reduce the number of golden daggers. I'm going to go down by 3. You can always get them back if we decide it's a mistake. So we know magnet doesn't help that much though. What's the thinking on magnet from your perspective, Evil Chuckles? Because it doesn't feel like that's going to make a huge difference here. Clumps of daggers to get to the potions. That's reasonable. Yeah, I can see that. And now the dagger is impossible to find. Or, excuse me, the magnet. Thank you. Okay, doing this one for fun, just to see. $10,000 points of damage with the paperclip. Another bargain? Do we know if it can go over cap? No, the 10,000 was the paperclip. 99% sure. Does nothing. So this isn't going to be like negative 10 gold? No? Okay. Bummer. I wanted it to start paying me. Is that so unreasonable? We had to science it. We had to know. Oh, of course the freaking dagger gets the goods. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we can get a very big strength number right now. Or not. I tried. Golden armors are decent right now, still. How much crit are we at right now? We're halfway to our crit target. We're at 50% crit, which might be plenty. These grabs, though. The magnet does really foul things up a tiny bit. Yeah, I think we need more strength potions. I'm loath to say it, but... The paperclip with 2,430 strength, the paperclip does less damage than golden daggers. That's disheartening. We could grab a Midas hand and start trying to do, like... Start trying to do more gold scaling? Maybe that's a better option. I'm trying to just set up for like a big turn here. I'm toying with my food a little bit. I will admit. So that is 197,000 strength. We get for 300,000 damage, I think that was. I don't disagree. I think it might be more stress than we need, or more strength than we need. But I will also say that while it's a great scaling factor, I don't think Paperclip is all that great. Yeah, I think Dagger plus Strength. We keep our base numbers good. And then we just try and scale. Oh yeah, I can skip to get to the end of this. Oh, bad grab there. Gotta be careful. I also think that while crit is all well and good, I think natural strength is our better scaling factor. I'm going to remove the paperclip. I don't think it serves much of a purpose anymore. I'm trying to think, like, is there an attack? How about picking 20 health right here? We could go catnip instead, just for funsies. But is there an attack that is non-metal so that we could do magnet with Midas hand, pick up all the gold, and then do the kill? But I think the scaling from the gold is too important, unfortunately. And that probably means I want to pick up another gold dagger or two. Oh, bad grab. I don't think we want to delete the daggers. It's only 72,000. There we go. Midas Magnet scares you here? I'm just trying to think, like, we could also keep scaling our health to be on the safe side. But eventually we're going to one-shot ourselves with Reflex if we're not careful anyways. So I don't think that's a good plan. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways that we could... Because right now, the magnet, I don't think is working particularly well for us. That's my 2 cents. I don't know if other people disagree, but... Like, I think it is, once again, making things hard to pick up. Like that. Oh no, how will we ever heal? Oh wait, we're about to heal for like 1,000. Actually, maybe more than 1,000. Do the bombs scale up how much damage they do when they die? Do we need more? Do we need more strength potions? I'm gonna get one more strength potion, I think. But I definitely don't like the influence that Magnet is having. So we're gonna get rid of Magnet when we have the opportunity. But yeah, officially we are, our non-crits are not getting us over the finish line. That is something we will have to be mindful of. Because that is an indication of where the scaling is going, right? Like, the fact that the enemies have caught up to us means that we need better gold. A better gold engine or a better strength engine. No, I mean, I agree with you, Alpha, though. I think we got to get rid of Magnet. It's not doing good work. But I'm kind of wondering, is scaling our gold better than scaling our strength? Because at some point, we're not going to be able to get enough strength potions. Like, we can only pick up so many strength potions, right? Is Magnet Claw not good? No, Magnet Claw is good, for sure. We're at 144,000. Yeah, without Holy Shields, we would be one-shotting ourselves like crazy. So that's something. Yeah, I wanna remove Magnet, but I also have Strength Potions I want to do. We'll do Strength Potions later. I think the Magnet is causing issues, so. Yeah, I don't think we want to get rid of our golden daggers, because I want to make sure that I can get a bit of a cluster of them. You know, we get a situation like this where it's like, oh, that's a lot of strength potions. But yeah, everything already feels a lot better. And I think given the fact that we took Hoarder, we can probably just like keep a nice balance of Holy Shields, Strength Potions, and Golden Daggers. And that would probably be fine. Don't want any of these. Not a great grab. But yeah, that Reflecto boss remains dangerous. Like, if we can't kill it first turn, we may start to have some issues with him. Oh, I could have potentially duplicated a strength potion there. That might have been worth doing. Ooh, bad grab. Dude has 2,000 block. Nice work, dude. Doesn't matter, but it's impressive nonetheless. How many crit buffs do we have currently? We're at 13 of 20 that we are desiring to get to. Okay. Is it just me, or are we? Is it that we're critting more, and that's why we're securing the kills? Because it feels like we're. Oh no, we are still. Yeah, non-crits are definitely officially no longer guaranteed kills. My new plan is to roll until I get a yellow, and then decide if I want that yellow. I don't see any of the things we want in here. Like, golden armor would be okay. critical healing is laughably worthless. How do I kill this guy with 10 reflect on? I have Holy Shield right now, so I can at least do this and see. Does this do any damage to him? No. So I need to hit him with 10 attacks. His reflection wears off after 2 turns? Okay. That was a risky way to grab that. Wait, what just happened? Oh my gosh. Wait, what did I hit him with? I didn't think I picked up any attacks. Did I? Hold on. I gotta go back in the stream on this one. GG on that one, right? It happens. Let's see. Here we are. Okay. So he did that. Hold on. Then I went to pick up the Holy Shield. Oh, the lava fluff. The lava fluff did it. Lava fluff plus strength got the kill. Amazing. Oh, I love that. That was the perfect way for that run to end, but that was very entertaining nonetheless. Oh, what a long run. All right, well, that was fun. I think we're done with Dungeon Clawler for the day. Thank goodness for that. But that was a fun run. That was a good one. What a hilarious way to end it. It didn't occur to me that the fluff was going to be a problem. Oh, thank you, Alpha. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. And we'll get on into the next thing. We're going to play some Ember Ward, which if you haven't checked out Ember Ward yet, highly, highly entertaining. Chat, be right back. There we go. Boop. Get rid of that. And I pushed that button. I need to push this button. All right. Chat should be officially back. And I'll see you on the other side. All right. Why is this called something new? That didn't make sense for a title. This makes more sense for a title. All right. BRB. YouTube, I'll see you on the other side.